What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing out there? And hi, my Freedom Armies. Welcome back to another awesome video. And this video is a collab video. Right. I haven't done a collab in so long. It's been ages since I've done a collab. And the amazing thing about this collab video is that it's a challenge. So another one of my YouTuber friends out there, her name is Pam. She reached out to me and she was like, honey, I see you also get that Ipsy glam bag. Let's do a collab in December using the November bag. And let's see if we can use as many products as possible. And I was like, girl, challenge accepted. So I used a lot of products out of my November Ipsy glam bag. If you guys are interested in seeing this look right here, definitely stay tuned. Also, if you're interested in seeing how Miss Pam created her look as well too, definitely slide over to her channel and tip on over there and say, hey girl, Niko sent me and you slayed too, honey. If you guys are new for my channel from Pam's page or just new in general, definitely hit that subscriber button. It means a lot to me to try to reach my goal before the end of this year. We're already in December and I just want to make sure I slay it for this last month. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into this video.
For drinks, then you took me home, walked me to my porch.
Alright, so let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So I'm going to be using a couple of items out of my November Ipsy Glam bag. And I'm going to kind of show you guys that you can create a pre-look before the new bag comes out, which is CARPE P.M. So I'm going to be doing a New Year's Eve inspired glitzy glam look. And if you guys have your Ipsy glam bags, definitely use the products that I'm using as well to recreate this look. But I'm also going to be adding in a couple of other items as well too to kind of tie in the look and make the look complete. So if you guys are interested, definitely stay tuned to this video. Alright, so out of my November Ipsy glam bag, I'm going to be using the lip balm. This is the Lasting Smiles lip balm. This is an organic lip balm that is in the fragrance Peach Blossom. I'm going to use that to hydrate my lips before I put on any lipstick. And it smells amazing. Alright guys, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing my brows. So normally I don't do my brows on camera, but today is a special occasion because I need to use as many items out of my Ipsy glam bag. So I'm going to go ahead and prep my brows. I'm going to be using the Browvo primer. This is a conditioning primer from Benefit. And I'm just going to do a couple of clicks and I'm just going to apply that right into the brow. Next, I'm going to pick up the Skone brow line out of the Ipsy bag and I'm going to go ahead and shape my brows. Alright, so being that this product is a little bit light on my brows, but it does give me a little bit of definition as if I have natural tint to my brows, I'm going to go and darken them up just a little bit. I'm going to pick up my browsing from Benefit and I'm going to use the powder to kind of fill in the sparse areas to make sure that they are fully complete. The brush that I'm using is the e.l.f. Small Angle Brush. So the last part I'm going to use to lock in my brows is the Benefit Ready Set Brow. This is going to help keep them in place so I can have a great longevity with these brows. Alright, so the brows are done. Let's go ahead and move on to the face. So in my Ipsy glam bag, I did receive the Porefessional primer. This is a super duper baby small size of that. I am personally not a good fan of this primer because of the dimethicone feel of it, but I am going to use a primer similar to that. And that primer is the Porefessional Matte Rescue version of it. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my face with this primer and get this ball rolling. So to give my skin a slight blur and also to fill in my pores, I'm going to use the Clinique Pep-Start Moisturizer with Hydroblur technology. This is going to help kind of give me that smooth surface and also fill in my pores as much as possible. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to apply it right in the porous areas. Alright, so to apply the foundation, I'm going to use a combination of two foundations. And that is the Niko Forever Ultra HD in 180 and the Black Radiance BB Cream in SPF 50 in the color Brown Sugar. I'm going to mix these two to get my complexion. And the brush that I'm going to be using is the e.l.f. Ultimate Complexion Brush. This is a really good dense brush to apply foundation. Next, I'm going to go ahead and pop on some concealer. The concealer that I'm going to be using is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn and Toffee. I'm going to be mixing those two to give me the right brightness underneath the eye. Also going to go ahead and highlight the areas where I want brightness. So the center of the forehead I'm going to highlight, down the bridge of the nose, and I'm going to also take this right under the brow. So I went ahead and also highlighted the areas that I want to kind of feature as well too, which is under the brow, down the center of the nose, and the forehead. Now let's go ahead and blend that out. So the brush I'm using to blend out my concealer is a Stila brush. This is from the original foundation before they updated it. To make sure everything looks seamless, I'm going to be using the Real Technique sponge. And to blend out my brow, I am using the Sephora Flat Concealer, the number 76 brush. And I'm also using a BH Cosmetic brush, the number 129. Alright, so I'm taking my e.l.f. brush and I'm going to go back over the areas where the concealer and foundation meets. This is just to ensure to make sure everything looks blended and seamless. Next, I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Chestnut, and I'm going to use that to cut my jawline area. This is to ensure that I have a nice contoured area. Make sure that my area that I'm contouring is going to be really lifted. For my contour, I'm going to be picking up my Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Medium, and I'm going to be using this color right here, which is called Ash Brown, and also this color here, which is called Chocolate, to contour my face. I'm also going to give a couple of drops of this rose oil to make it get a better slip. And the brush that I'm using is a iBeauty oval brush. To set the face, I'm going to be using the Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder in the color Milk Chocolate. And I'm taking that on a e.l.f. powder brush. This is the new powder brush they have recently came out with the dual fibers. And I'm going to just set the face. Alright, so let's go ahead and set the under eye area and the highlighted areas so that I can move on to eyes. The product I'm going to be using to set my under eye area is the RCMA Colorless Powder. This is my holy grail. It has no flashbacks, no color. It literally just picks up the same concealer or any products that you're using and just mattifies it as much as possible. Taking it on a Sephora Beauty Blender, and I'm just tapping off the excess in the cap. So first I'm going to take a concealer. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Chestnut. I'm going to use that as a base on my eyeshadow. And I'm going to blend that out with the BH Cosmetics 129 brush. So I'm going to take the rest of what's on the Beauty Blender from the RCMA powder, and I'm going to set my concealer. And I'm going to take that all the way up to the brow bone to set the concealer underneath the brows. Alright, so for my eyes, I'm going to take the Naked Basic palette, and I'm going to use the color Extra Bitter. And I'm going to apply that in the crease as a transition. Just going to take a little bit on the tip of the brush, not quite all over. And I'm just going to blend that right on in. Alright, so I'm going to go back into this palette and I'm going to take the color Lethal and I'm going to use it on a crease brush from e.l.f. as well. And I'm just going to define the outer crease. So I received some products from Profusion. Shout out to Profusion for sending me some items. They sent me their Runway Glamour eyeshadow palette, and this is in the color Berry Blooms. I'm going to be taking this shade right here out of the palette, and I'm going to pop that on my lid. So I'm going to take a clean crease brush. This is from Sephora. This is the number 10 brush. And I'm just going to blend those colors together. Alright, so the bake has been on for a while. The eyes are pretty much done. So I'm going to go ahead and sweep off the bake. And I'm going to be using the LA Color Mineral Powder, pressed powder in the color Ebony. And I'm going to take that on the e.l.f. powder brush, the new one. And I'm just going to sweep off the powder. Alright, so now that the bake is off, I'm going to go back into the Naked Basic palette. And I'm going to pick up the color Extra Bitter. And I'm going to smoke out the lower lash line. But I'm also going to jump back in this thing as well too and pick up a little bit of Lethal and deepen out that outer area of the lower lash line. Then I'm going to reach back into my Ipsy Glam bag and I'm going to be using the Ico London Skinny Liner and I'm going to do a wing liner. So the wing, I just want to kind of keep it really small, not too big. So this is going to be kind of like a baby wing. Next, I'm going to go align my lips. I'm going to be using the Niko K lip liner in the color Brown to define my lips. And then last but not least, I'm going to be using another item out of my Ipsy Glam bag. So this is a number 4, so I use pretty much everything in my Ipsy Glam bag. And that is the Emily Mott Color Is My Bae in the color Red Chili. Next, I'm going to add a little highlight in the inner corner of the eyes. I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Pro Artist Palette number 2. And I'm going to take this champagne color right here and I'm going to pop that in the inner corner of my eye. Adding some highlight to the cheek, I'm going to take the Josie Maran. This is the Argan Enlightenment Illuminating Veil. And I'm just going to use this very sparingly just to kind of give the cheeks a little bit of wetness. Also, I'm going to do the forehead the same way Jackie Aina do her forehead. If you guys haven't checked out Jackie Aina, make sure you hit her up and let her know that I sent you guys so she know that I'm a huge fan. Wink, wink. Just adding a little bit right here on the forehead area. Pretty much everywhere where the light will hit you. I'm going to take a little bit down the bridge of the nose. And then on top of the cupid's bow. And chin. Just a little bit of reflex, just a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to hop off camera and I'm going to pop on my mascara. I'm going to pop on some lashes and mascara and then be right back. Alright guys, so I went ahead and popped on some lashes. I used the LA Color Drama Lash in the style 980 Demore. I can't really pronounce that. They're very nice and wispy and full. They give me the nice length for my short lashes. So these are really awesome and they're only $1 at Walmart. I also use the Wet n Wild Mega Wear Mascara in Very Black. This is also a very affordable mascara as well too. It kind of reminds me of the Tarte Light Camera Flashes mascara. If you're looking to not really splurge $24 for that mascara, you can definitely tip over to CVS or Rite Aid and pick up this mascara. Alright guys, so this pretty much completes the video. I hope you guys are turned up and ready to recreate this look. Again, if you guys have not checked out Miss Pam's video, definitely slide over to her channel. I'm going to leave her link in the description bar below. Check her out and see how she created her look using the November Ipsy Glam bag. I used 4 out of the 5 items, and I hope she uses as many as she can as well too. So definitely check out Miss Pam's video if you guys are looking for an alternative look for the holidays. I've created this based off of the CARPE P.M, which is the December bag, which I have not yet received. But nevertheless, I kind of created this New Year's Eve vibe. And I hope you guys are ready for the turn up. Without further ado, I am going to say bye. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.